Creativity. It's the ability to make new things or think of new ideas. Do any of you guys have some sort of disease? Can you see it from the outside? You can't see mine from the outside. I'm locked out of being creative because I'm unoriginal. I'm not about fitting in at all. I'm happy with the way I grew up, where I come from, and who I am. I don't have a creative mind, although when I was little, I had Tonka trucks and Polly Pocket for the drivers, and flour was my mud. I feel as though every little kid is creative because they have so many new experiences, they're finding out so many new things, and they just put things together into one. I think I'm locked out of being creative because I'm right-handed. I was never good at drawing, although doodling is one of my favorite things to do. So about that disease, I bet none of you guys thought I was bipolar. Open your hands like this. Now close your eyes. What can you imagine holding in your hands? An apple? Your wallet? A phone? Nothing? Now open your eyes back up. What about everything? Everything you want can be held in the palm of your hands. In the element, a man named Chuck Close is mentioned. He was a man whose life was turned around and became a paraplegic. Now, this isn't a sob story, but it's actually kind of amazing. This man pushed beyond every limit he had. He went out of his comfort zone exactly like I do. I pushed through every limit I've ever had. I've been golfing since I was 10. I had scoliosis back surgery when I was 13. I broke my femur at 15. I tore the same tendon and same ligament in my ankle not once but 3 times. And I was diagnosed with moderate to severe bipolar disorder my freshman year of high school. I'm not the person to listen to my doctors. If it doesn't hurt, I'm not going to worry about it. Me, like Chuck, I will never let anything prevent me from doing something that I love. Now, although some of you, besides Mitch, may think golf is a boring sport, it's my passion, just as some of you think football or soccer or performing is. I've never let an injury other than my back surgery get in my way of achieving my goals. Chuck's story has persuaded me to stay in my element, stay in the zone, get with it, and just do it. Everything I imagine and everything I want, I can see myself a step away of holding it in my hands. Now, I think I'm creative because I laugh a lot. I think of off-the-wall scenarios in my head. Have any of you ever thought you could meet Christian Bale, who was the Dark Knight? I did in Pittsburgh. Now, let's say I'm not a normal girl. I hunt, I fish, and I was the weird girl who ate worms and played with dirt, but that was a long time ago. I'm not that weird anymore. My dad's a mechanic, and I know way too much about cars and trucks, and honestly, I think I'm creative because of the ways I grew up. Do you guys know how much time or effort it takes to make a tree stand to hunt, or to line a fishing rod? Or do you know how many times I've used electrical tape as a brake or gas line patch? Or getting the hay bales on the trailer? It's like a puzzle. It takes a lot of innovation to build new things with old parts. And along with my, let's say, hillbilly activities, you have to be creative with golf too. No 2 people are going to shoot a gun the same way, cast a fishing pole the same way, or swing a golf club the same way. I think I'm creative, and it's about being an individual. Every person's creativity scale is different. Now mine is pretty abnormal. My tribe keeps me from being creative and being creative. My tribe is everyone who has ever entered my life and those who have even left my life. These people keep me going. Coming to Mount was probably one of the best decisions I have ever made. However, when I came to Mount, liberal arts was not a deciding factor whatsoever. When someone mentioned liberal arts, I honestly didn't even know what they were talking about. I Googled it. It's definitely not a reason I came to Mount, and in my opinion, and no offense to anyone in here that's interested in music or theater, but this is not why I'm here. I'm here to be a physical therapist, and I don't think liberal arts is very fair. I understand it's a broad-based education, but it's not what everyone wants. I know the university cannot make 2,000 people happy, but I have no use waking up at 8 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings for my theater class. This is part of my imagination and creativity, and I'm just not an artsy person. And reflecting on creativity is really nothing for me. With my hair, my makeup, and my room decorations, It's not a deciding factor, unless, of course, I'm trying. I kind of just go with the flow and do whatever I'm feeling that point in time. I don't like looking into the future or going back in the past. And as Joseph Chilton Pierce said, in order to live a creative life, we must lose fear of being wrong.